Welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. Your support through likes is appreciated. If you enjoy, please consider subscribing. A few youthful athletes on the Dallas Cowboys roster are showing promise, and the buzz surrounding their potential is being amplified by recent remarks from Travis Kelce, a standout player for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs managed to pull off a 38-35 victory against the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 57, while Kelce delivered an impressive performance, making 6 catches for 81 yards and scoring a touchdown. With everything said and done, Kelce is reflecting on his season and sharing his thoughts on other matters. As it turns out, Cowboys tight end Jake Ferguson is among those on his mind. During the team's official press conference, Kelce remarked, "There are several excellent tight ends out there. I'm not sure if any of them remind me of myself, but there are a few players I'm really looking forward to seeing in action. Kyle Pitts from the Atlanta Falcons is one of them. In Dallas, there's Jake Ferguson, and over in New York, there's Daniel Bellinger. It'll be interesting to see how these guys develop over the next few years, and where their skills will take them." Being mentioned by a future Hall of Famer is always a great compliment, and Ferguson gave fans plenty of reasons to be optimistic, despite serving as a backup to the Dallas starting tight end, Dalton Schultz. At first glance, Ferguson's stats from the 2022 season are not particularly impressive. He was sharing the spotlight with Schultz and fellow rookie Peyton Hendershot, and his numbers reflect that. Pro Football Reference indicates that in his 16 appearances for the Cowboys, Ferguson was targeted only 22 times. However, of those 22 targets, he caught 19 and had no drops or interceptions when targeted. Despite only recording 174 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns, it is important to note that Ferguson is a reliable receiver and a solid blocker, as evidenced by the clip below. His ability to stay with a blocker and create opportunities for players such as running back Tony Pollard can make a significant impact on the game. If Schultz is leaving, it would be logical for Ferguson to have a greater offensive role. However, regardless of the situation, he possesses the essential skill set that Dallas requires in a tight end. When it comes to Schultz, it's worth noting that the Cowboys are facing uncertainty for the second season in a row with regards to the veteran tight end. Last year, they used the franchise tag on him, and now they must once again determine which path to take. Schultz's situation is made more complicated by the fact that he did not have the type of season the team would have hoped for after paying him almost $11 million. According to PFR, Schultz's production decreased in 2022 as he recorded 577 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns, a step down from his impressive 2021 season. Certainly, there were circumstances that impacted his performance, such as quarterback Dak Prescott being absent for several weeks due to a fractured thumb. Nonetheless, the reality remains that Schultz wasn't making a significant impact on most weeks. The highlight of Schultz's season came in Week 17 when he had a 56-yard, 2-touchdown performance against the Tennessee Titans. However, it's worth noting that this was against a struggling Titans team that had lost their previous 7 games of the season. Dallas now has to decide whether they can or should re-sign Schultz, and the presence of promising tight ends like Ferguson and Hendershot only adds to the complexity of the decision. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.